Hi friends, it's Courtney. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, then welcome. Today we are going to do a flip through of how March turned out in my planners. So I'm going to start with this one. This is my Hobonichi Weeks. And I mainly use this one for my pre-planning and on the go in my purse. I do have it set up as my wallets, all of my cards, a little bit of cash in it. And let's see, so this was the monthly. I do like crossing the days off just as something extra to do, but March was okay. Like, it wasn't as hectic as I anticipated, but yeah, so that's the March monthly, and then we will go into the weekly pages. So this was the first full week of March. When I am pre-planning, or like once the month starts, I will go ahead and put things down on the weekly and plan from there. If things don't happen, I will cross them off. So it's just kind of like a messy, on the go kind of planner. And then this was the last week. So not too much going on. I use my notes pages as notes because I have like daily pages in my personal rings. So that is my Hobonichi. And then this is my B6stology that I am using as like a memory keeper. Let me turn that to February. So not February, what am I thinking? March. So I use this month on 2 pages from Peanuts Planner Co. It is a freebie, and I will just write down like one thing that happened that day, whether it's like a good thing. You can see this day I was sick, so I just wrote sick day. Ate apple pie for dinner. That sort of thing, just as like an overview of the month. I have some goals and tasks. I did not really use this month. I didn't check back in with it, so yeah. And then at the start of the month, I do a tarot spread for the month, so that is that. And then I just tipped in a photo of the spread, and then I do like a weekly tarot, which is this, and then we go into the first week. So this is, I started the month doing just like a weekly overview, but I decided I really didn't need that information, so I think this is the only week in March that I did it. And yeah, so I journal a little bit, I add photos, quotes, that sort of thing. I have not gone through and like covered anything up really, so I hope there's nothing like too personal in here. This is just a quote. That was International Women's Day. Started watching The Gentleman on Netflix. I will like add funny memes that I see, little lists of fountain pens. This was, my son was in his school play, so put some pictures of that in there. This I found on Instagram, I think, and it's just kind of like a weekly like marriage check-in or partner check-in, things that you can talk about like weekly and things that you can do daily to kind of strengthen that relationship with your partner. This I also think I found on Instagram, and it's just like if I can't think of anything to put in my journal in pages, then I can come here and kind of reference it. This was the next week, or this week's tarot. I did not do a picture. This week I did a day on 2 pages, and I was pulling an oracle card. I got this really pretty oracle deck, and so look at how pretty this is. I'm kind of obsessed. So I was pulling like an oracle card a day just to kind of get to know the cards, and as like a journal prompt. I did not go back and fill this in. I don't know what happened on March 11th, but I wasn't feeling it. I think that was just like an affirmation. That was the oracle card that I picked for that day. And then, yeah, I decided that like a day on 2 pages I didn't really need. It was too much. I did make a caramel apple pie on Pie Day. So, yeah, just my grandson got to he loves like seeing himself in pictures, and so he was taking selfies of himself with my phone, and it just is super cute. Our Cub Scout troop went on a hike, so I kind of tipped this in and journaled a little bit about that. This was St. Patrick's Day. I made a chicken shepherd's pie. Surprisingly, my family liked it. So yeah, a day on 2 pages is really too much space for my life right now. I did a weekly review, weekly tarot again, and then I went back to just a day on 1 page. So a little bit more journaling, thinking about planner stuff, writing down what I'm reading, even though I track it like in my reading journal. This was the Friday before spring break, and because my son's birthday was like Monday and they weren't going to be there, he got to read the announcements in the morning, and that's the picture his teacher took and texted it to us. This was my weekly review. Then to start off the birthday celebration, we went and saw Peter Pan. So I just wrote a little bit about that, added some pictures. This is like for my son's birthday this year. He turned 10, so he's in double digits, and so I just printed out some of my favorite pictures of him. And then this was his actual birthday. I did do 2 pages on this day because I knew I wanted to like add pictures. So a little bit more journaling. Didn't go back and fill in that day, but I'm kind of fine with it. And then, yeah, ever since this album came out, I'm obsessed. I've probably listened to it, I don't even know, a dozen times, more than a dozen times. I'm filming this on April 1st, so. And then yesterday was Easter, and the kids came over for dinner, and it just was a really good day. So that is the end of my, oh no, I think I have one more thing. I haven't done my quarter review yet. And then I just have this page, so it's just like good things that happened during the month at a glance. I like to track it in as many places as possible. And then, yeah, there's my April. So that is how my memory keeping went in my Stology. Love that. And then this is my main planner, my personal rings. I am using Franklin Covey compact inserts, and she is stuffed, but I'm going to take out my daily pages after I film this flip. So this is the monthly. It is the same information that's in my Hobonichi, which and then where is my, okay, so I added this checklist just to be like a running to-do list of things that I needed to do for March. I really liked this, so I'm doing it in April. I have my weekly pages and my daily pages together. This was the first full week in Crefective paper, week on 2-page inserts. And then I had these custom made from SM Plans. So I use those for the next week. And I'm mostly a functional planner now. I do most of my decorating in my B6. So that is that week. I may start adding more stickers. I didn't want to use stickers because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these pages, but I have so much stuff that I'm not using that it seems kind of stupid to just kind of hoard it. So I don't know. But anyway, I had this Easter sticker, so I put it down. This was last week. And then we go into my daily pages. So I think I have like a couple different types. So this one is from the Planner Room shop. I just wanted to use inserts that I had already printed out, so you'll kind of see them switch up. So it's just a day on a page. Like I said, sometimes I use them a lot. Oh, because the Monday started. And then I switch back to my day on a page from Crefective paper, which I think this is like my preferred layout. Mondays are like my busiest day of the week. Sick on this Wednesday, so I didn't really do much. Pie day. I started recording the weather here. And I think I'm going to do that throughout the spring just because the weather has been like so up and down. So this was the first day of spring. See, I added 2 stickers there. Went to vote. I think this is the week that I did my like daily planner vlog, so I will link that if you haven't seen it. Then this is the last week, so I added a sticker because I think I had pulled it up and I didn't have anywhere to put it. This is like my cleaning tracker that I tend to move from day to day. And then that's the last daily page, and then I can flip through my trackers. So this is how my tracker turned out for March. Some things I did really well at, did not log any meals last month. Exercise, not a lot last month. And my moods were kind of all over the place. So, and then I have this tracker for like my mental health. I stopped tracking my sleep. I can, and I think I probably will go back and fill this out and just like pull the info from my watch app. And then this is sort of how my anxiety was, kind of all over the place once again. So that is, oh, I have one more, my gratitude. Log. That is my gratitude for the month. I didn't fill in the last 2 days. I'll probably do that now. Yeah, so that is how March shaped up in my planner. I'm really chugging along with this system. I like it. So I will probably continue on with it in April. How did your planners fare in March? Did you stick with what you thought you were going to? That it's the end of the first quarter. Have you decided some things aren't working? Let me know in the comments below. If you've made it this far, I appreciate it so much. If you want to see more from me, be sure to click subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.